So, welcome back to another Team of the Season player review. In this one today, we are going to be trying out the 94 rated Ederson. If you want to improve your ultimate team and need some coins to do so, you should check out my sponsor, IG Vault. There's a link to do so in the description, and if you use the code Kieran, you'll get yourself a nice little discount off your order. Now, I'm actually a big fan of Ederson in Ultimate Team. I think he's got some terrific items. I actually really like his non-inform card, and I think his inform item this year is one of the better Premier League goalkeepers, so definitely interested to see how we get on with this item today. And also, in previous FIFAs, he has had some absolutely brilliant items in game. His FIFA 19 team of the season was one of my favourites. And currently this card is only going for around 150k, so he's not too pricey either, which is obviously very good to see as I slowly start to lose my voice. Now, in regards to the card itself, he does stand at 6'2", so he's not the tallest of goalkeepers, but obviously he's tall enough to do a good job, rushes out a goal and comes for crosses as his traits. Now, in regards to stats, the card obviously looks fantastic, and with a basic, pretty much all of his stats are 99, which is great, aside from the handling, which is already pretty good at 95. So, stats-wise, absolutely brilliant. Another key stat which isn't shown here, which I obviously always need to mention, is the reaction stat, of which is 87 on this item, as it is on all Ederson cards. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say in regards to this goalkeeper. Let's get into some matches and let's just see how he performs. Ederson is tasked with keeping a clean sheet against some pretty nice forwards in this one. He's got a couple of flashbacks which are pretty decent, especially with that Elche. Very, very good card this year. Balls back to Ederson, who's got a chance to distribute. We know he's got a good boot on him. Nice ball up to Rashford there, who does well to retain possession for us. And all that from that Ederson kick has led to Timo Werner having a chance, and I've gone a bit too early with the finesse. I don't like that. He's got a man free in the box. Ederson. Oh, just like you saved us. Okay, Ederson didn't automatically come for him. I could have pulled him there. But yeah, that was a bit of a worrying moment. Ederson's had a pretty easy first 45. Pretty much was just involved in one nice pass up the field and also a bit of a scramble across the box. Oh, is he even a penalty for that? I didn't have control of Gundogan there, and I felt like he was fouled, but the penalty's gone the other way. Come on, Ederson, pal, what can you do? Oh, I went the right way, just dove so slowly. Chance, Moise Keane shoots across goal, good save from Ederson. Oh, I do not like this in the slightest. Moise Keane gets the ball across the box, but Ederson makes another save. I thought Ederson was alright in that game, to be honest. Didn't get majorly tested, and look, the penalty, it is what it is. Like I say, I don't think it was a penalty, and I also feel like we should have saved it, but whatever. These kind of things happen. Player of the month, Joao Felix, is up against Ederson in this one. Could be in trouble here. Could be in a lot of trouble here, and yeah, don't expect Ederson to do anything about that. Well in. I don't know who got the block there, whether it was Ederson and Desi or a mix of both. Oh, nice save, Ederson. Straight into the path of, well, straight into the hands of Ederson. Good save, Ederson again. Well, gotta tell you, that has not been a good first 45 at all. We have been pretty much dominated, as you can see by the stats, so we're gonna have to do something different in the second 45. Ederson, left-footed pass upfield, won by the midfielder, but sadly given away. Thought Ederson was pretty solid in that match, to be fair. Obviously we did concede, but honestly I don't see any other goalkeeper making that save. So yeah, happy with his performance, not just with his stops, but also with his distribution as well. Okay, in this game, Ederson is going to be tasked with stopping foot birthday Inaki Williams. Oh, how has that got through? How has that actually got through? Ederson makes a nice stop, but didn't like the fact that that pass just completely went through my player. Well, my opponent's just rage quit at 2-0, so Ederson gets himself a pretty easy clean sheet, but literally had one save to make, and he made it, so happy days. Okay then, a couple of games done, let's now talk about this Ederson card. What did I make of him? He's really solid, to be honest. I really don't have any complaints about the card. He didn't really let in anything that I felt he shouldn't have, and he made some pretty good reaction stops as well. So overall, I'm very pleased with this card. But straight up I'll say, does it feel like a big upgrade on the inform card? No, it honestly doesn't. Like, I don't feel like there's a noticeable difference between this item and the inform card, to be honest. So yeah, just something to note straight off the back. But that's not a bad thing, by the way. Like I touched on at the start, I do actually like inform Ederson in this game. I think he's a really, really good goalkeeper option. So let's break things down. How was this guy in game? Well, the first thing I want to comment on is positioning. I thought that was excellent. He seemed to be in the right place at the right time every time for me, which is great. And also, he is very, very quick off the line, which is something that I really do like in this game. Now, that can be a big positive, or it can actually be a negative for some people, especially if you run your goalkeeper out at the wrong times. So do be careful with that, because the quicker he's off his line, the quicker, you know, they can think to chip. So yeah, make sure your timing then runs out better with this guy, because as I say, you'll be surprised at how quick he moves sometimes. In terms of just making shot stops, very, very good for most part. He's one of them players who does like to palm the ball away though, so something to note there. But as I say, he does clear the ball quite nicely. And just in general, when he's making saves, whether they be long shot saves or of a short distance, he's good. He's a good shot stopper, and that is something obviously you want in a goalkeeper in FIFA. One bonus you get with an Ederson in FIFA though is pretty elite distribution. You're not really going to find a goalkeeper who can pass better than this guy in the game. His passing out the back is excellent, and he really, really can distribute from deep, which is obviously an added bonus. And obviously with that in mind, he's very good for springing counter-attacks, which is great. Don't max power balls up the field with this guy though, because his passing will just like literally go out of a play. You've got to time it quite well and angle it quite well to make the most of it. So yeah, but all in all, as I say, a very, very good item. But it does beg the question, is he now the best Premier League goalkeeper in FIFA 21 Ultimate Team? No, he's not in my opinion. And you guys are going to hate me saying this, but I'm going to be honest. If I had the choice, Team of the Season Ederson or Inform Pope, which do you think I'm going with? I'm actually going to go with Inform Pope. He's just broken in this game. He just is. And for that reason, he just is the better goalkeeper option for me. So, yeah, if you're thinking about which is the best Premier League goalkeeper to get, I'm still going to advise Inform Pope. He's just too good for me. I know some people don't like him, but for me, he's excellent. He really, really is. But with that in mind, I don't want to take anything away from his Ederson card, because he was without doubt the second best Premier League goalkeeper in FIFA 21 as things stand. So he's still a really, really good option for a Premier League side. So definitely one worth considering. And to be fair, he's not too expensive, and I do expect his price to drop over the weekend as well, and probably even more when red picks drop next week. So all in all, very good card. Not too many complaints, and yeah, pretty happy with it. These Team of the Season cards are very, very cheap, by the way. This Premier League Team of the Season is not that expensive, or at least nowhere near as expensive as I thought it would be. Anyway, I'm rambling. In the comments below, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this item. Also, let me know who is your current goalkeeper in FIFA 21, who are you currently using, and who do you think is the best keeper in the game as well. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.